and welcome to another edition of BCSN Sports Flash. Greg Franke with you with another pair of very interesting guests, this time from the Notre Dame tennis team, and backed by popular demand, Alicia Nahhas. We had her on a couple of weeks ago, but no, there was so much of an outcry that they wanted her back that she's on again, and I thought it would be good to have her on with her longtime doubles partner, Teagan McNamara, who's back from playing a semester of college tennis out in North Carolina at Belmont Abbey. So glad to have you guys both back in here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So have you guys, since you graduated, do you still get together and hit a tennis ball around and just sort of keep that connection going?
Not yet, because this is my only second time being home, being so far away in North Carolina, but hopefully over this long, I'm home for a month, so hopefully over this long break, we'll get a lot of opportunities to practice together.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a really warm winter, and hopefully it's going to stay. It's like 60 degrees out today, so hopefully it'll stay that way, and you can actually get some tennis in over Christmas break without having to go to North Carolina or Florida or wherever. So are you looking forward to hitting with your old partner again?
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. We'll see where we're at
Yeah.
from the past.
So 3 years in a row, you guys went to states as a doubles team, and it was always interesting to me because you both played singles. We talked about this a little bit when you were here before, but you both played singles, and you both could have been great and were great number one singles players for Notre Dame at times, but you can't have two players play number one. Right. So you actually had to compete against each other in just sort of the tradition of the way things go in tennis for that number one spot, and yet you were friends and you played so well together in doubles. How was that, having to play against each other to be the number one player?
You want to take it?
Yeah, sure. Like I said last time, it's definitely hard going from just always playing together off the court, or being together off the court, and then knowing that we had to play each other sometime during the season. And it's not like we wanted to beat each other, but we knew someone had to win. But we always look forward to doubles in the off season or postseason.
Your turn.
Yeah, like Alicia said, like we kind of kept the things separate. Like we knew the time would come, but we still, like a week before we'd play each other, we'd use each other to practice because we know that we can make each other better. So I mean, I think I knew that, like, or we both knew that whoever was the first singles spot, like they would help the team, and then whoever was second singles would also help the team. So we just had to look at it with a team outlook, and I knew that we did well for our team.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, and that's certainly a good lesson. Now, was it different like in the beginning, the first year you had to do that? Maybe you didn't know each other as well and you hadn't become as close friends as you got to be, so was it a little more of a dicey situation there? But then in future years, after you had that bond and you'd been doubles teammates, did it become more of like what you were saying?
Yeah, the first year was probably the hardest, but I think over the years we learned how important and how to act like a team, and so that really helped with it.
Yeah, eventually we just knew that at the end of the season we always had doubles to look forward to. So no matter what was going on during our actual season, we always just knew like we'd be together either way. So.
Did you look ahead to playing in doubles and maybe play doubles together and try to do that outside of the singles practice during the season so you'd be ready when the time came around?
Most definitely. That was our favorite part of season, at least mine.
Yeah, it was mine too. But we'd always schedule matches against adults or some of the guys that we're friends with that play just to get more practice outside of our team.
You guys ever
practice.
play in the Toledo City Doubles Tournament?
No.
You guys got to play there. I'm asking you right now. I'm beseeching you to play in the City Doubles Tournament,
Yeah,
and we got to get that women's tournament going again.
Right. They've had really small draws, so I don't.
So they just cancel it sometimes.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, there you go. I mean, if you're the only ones, then you'll be champions. But hopefully what will really happen is that you'll inspire other people to get out there because it was always a lot of fun that way. So, Teagan, we didn't have a chance to have you on before, so tell us about your first semester of college tennis. How did you like the school? Why did you decide to go all the way out there? And did you have a good spring or fall season?
Right. So I'm in Belmont Abbey, which is in North Carolina, and a great fall semester. It was such a good fit. I went because I knew it would be a good fit. I love the coach, and my teammates are really nice. We're a young team with 8 freshmen and 1 sophomore, so not much experience. But overall, our fall season went really well.
It's a relatively new program. That's why they have so many young players.
New coach. We are our coach's first recruiting class, so that's the reason why we were so young. But besides being like not very experienced, I think we had a really good fall season.
The Belmont Abbey what's?
Crusaders.
The Crusaders. Oh, that sounds nice. So why did you decide to go out there? Did you just kind of want to go out and see the world, or it was warmer and all that, or was the academics, or what caused you to decide to want to play there?
Yeah, I originally thought I wanted to stay closer to home, but I just couldn't not take the opportunity because it's such a good school, and I could just see myself fitting in well there, and I ended up fitting in, so
Great.
it worked out.
So how did things go academically? Did you like your classes? Did you do well? What are you thinking about majoring in?
Yeah, I loved my classes. Professors are all great. I'm majoring in psychology.
Well, you can psychoanalyze her or one of your sisters or brothers or something like that. That might be helpful.
Maybe even you.
Well, that would really be interesting, no question about it. So, did you find it a big adjustment to playing college tennis, going from high school to college tennis, and constantly having to play a higher level of player every day?
Yeah, it's been interesting, but I think like my coaches prepared me well. But it's a lot more competitive, a lot of players. I found that in my fall season, my only loss were to foreign players. I'm not used to playing foreign players, but they're good.
What are you learning from them? Maybe what are they showing you that you haven't seen before?
Their style of play is kind of different because a lot of the girls that I played, they're used to be playing on clay, which you play a little different.
Yeah.
So I'm not used to that. Hopefully by the time that spring season comes around, I can figure it out.
Yeah. So I know you said, Alicia, you're looking forward to trying to play college tennis too. You're going to try to recruit her to Belmont Abbey? Have you already made that pitch?
Yeah, my coach and I would love to have her, but I don't think she feels the same.
I don't know. I just want to be a little closer to home than North Carolina, even though it seems like a really fun place to be. But I just like being close. I don't know.
I know why.
With my dog.
It would be hard for you. You took the words right out of my mouth.
I knew
It would be hard for the dog to go to North Carolina to watch you play, right? Yeah. Yeah. So you're going to tell her what it's all about in college tennis and what to expect and all those things. Have you guys gotten into those kind of conversations yet?
Not yet.
Well, I'm sure that'll probably be the last thing you'll talk about. Catch up on everything else first.
Right. Yeah, we haven't seen. This is our first time seeing each other since August.
Really? Well, I'm glad that I was able to help to bring that about. What do you remember most, about the most fun thing or enjoyable thing that you'll remember years from now about playing together at Notre Dame?
Most definitely.
Dog.
No.
States. Keep coming back to that.
No, not my actual dog, the play dog.
Oh, yeah, we had a play called Dog.
Okay, so basically...
Yeah, enlighten us here.
Okay, so when they would hit a high ball, Teagan would whiff it on purpose, and then I would be right behind her and just hit someone with it. So we called it dog. So when the ball was in the air, I'd say dog, and then so Teagan would
So why dog? Why not cat or something else?
I can't remember.
She's probably daydreaming about Luca.
I'm sure it has some
connection. It was
a
good distraction.
Yeah,
I never actually hit anyone though.
Yeah.
It actually never worked. So yeah.
But we enjoyed playing doubles.
Yeah, and you made it 3 times, and you made it to the second day at least once, right?
Twice.
Yeah, and so you did extremely well. Did you enjoy playing doubles more than singles, or did you prefer the singles game? I thought you were a great pair at doubles because of your different styles of play, complemented each other really well.
I love doubles.
Okay. I also love playing doubles, just being with another person and having equal pressure on both of you, I guess, or someone to lean back on. I like that more, even though sometimes I might have been better a certain day at singles. But
what were you playing in the lineup at Belmont Abbey?
First singles and first doubles.
Yeah, did you? Oh, wow. Already.
Young team.
How'd you do record-wise? Did you win most of your matches?
It was probably...
Except against foreigners?
Yeah, half and half, probably.
Well, that's a good start, certainly for a freshman.
Thank you.
And glad to have you back in town. And the main season is in the spring, right? So you have to hit some really good players, get ready for that, and that should be a great thing. And glad to have you guys together. I was glad that I was able to be the agent for a reunion here tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
In stereo. That's Teagan McNamara and Alicia Nahhas, great doubles partners at Notre Dame. And this is Greg Franke for BCSN Sports Flash.